Radio, or the party's still arguing.
Unknown, call 100.
10-4. I'm about a minute out. Radio, I believe I'm 23. Hey, how you doing, ma'am?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Where's the gun at right now?
I don't have a gun.
No, him.
Who? Caleb?
Yes.
It's on his side.
Okay.
Caleb!
Where's your other hand at, bud? Where's your other hand at, bud?
That's private property.
Yes, I know, but we have reason to be here. Oh, okay.
Hey, what's going on?
You coming in?
Hey, ma'am.
Well, first of all, there's a pedophile.
Well, hang on,
down there.
I know, that's why we're here.
That's filming my minor kids and 2 other minor kids that were on bike.
Okay.
I have a problem when you're walking in the road.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, boss?
How you doing?
Ain't seen you in a minute. How you been?
I've been better.
I hear you. All right, so what's going on?
So, Nathan, whatever his name is, was recording the kids.
The house right there in the trailer? That's the one y'all have had trouble with in the past.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Is it this house or the one next to it?
No, it's his first house right here in the opening.
Okay.
Come through. Was in the middle of the road recording the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Then she started yelling at him, and then he started cussing, saying, "I'm gonna fuck you up," and blah 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 blah. And that's when she come inside and grabbed me.
Mm-hmm.
So I come out and I told him that he needed to be quiet. And then 2 young girls rode up on their bicycles, pulled over and said, hey. I asked them how they were doing. They said, great. I said, are y'all having a good night? You know, just making friendly conversation with them. I asked them where they live. They said they live right up the street. Then their aunt pulled up, or they were cousins, I believe. One of them, mother pulled up. The other one was the niece. Pulled up, cussed him out for filming her girls. And then he started yelling about how I'm exercising my First Amendment right and this, that, and the other.
Did he say why he was recording them, or?
To be a shitty neighbor.
Okay, so
that was his exact words.
They were just riding up and down the road?
Yeah, they were riding up and down the road. And then we had a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a what? 5, 7, and 10. And the other 2 girls were 14. Playing in the yard. And then we had a 14 and a 16-year-old playing in the front yard. And he was sitting there with his phone recording. Like, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And they live next to him, and he peeps into their house all the time. So it was the tip of the iceberg.
Okay. So the dude here was recording the girls in your front yard?
Yep.
And the girls that were riding on the bikes?
Yep.
Okay, along with y'all's children?
He's
Yep.
the one that saw him. And I came out and I asked him why he was filming my minor kid.
Oh, you're good.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
You're the last thing they're worried about right
They
now.
kind of described it a little differently to us.
Yeah.
When did you notice Nate when it first started?
Well, because of Caleb's dogs that run around the house, our 2 littlest ones, they won't go in much. They come in and out or whatever, but it's good. So we had them in the Jeep, and they were in there playing on their iPads. And I came out here, and I was like leaning in the window talking to them because she was getting ready to go to the store. And it's like I kept seeing something moving back and forth. And this dude, he's an aggravation anyway, but when I looked up, I saw him, and he was right there, center gate in the road with his phone.
He said it was constitutional right.
And I was like, what are you doing? He said,
record my house from the middle of the road.
Exercising my First Amendment.
Sorry, I don't mean smoke.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I used to smoke too. You good?
I apologize.
He's like going on and on and on. Anyway, I really didn't say a whole lot to him. He went back down that way, and then the 2 girls come up on the bicycles. But she did come out before that, and I said, hey, Nate's out here filming, and I guarantee you he's in his front yard right now listening. But I said, Nate's out here filming. And she goes, well, I'm going to tell Caleb. I was like, no, leave him alone, because I figured.
So he was standing out there just kind of holding it up.
Yeah, he was standing right there in the road holding his phone.
How long was he out there?
5 minutes recording them before we came out.
Before y'all came out? And did he keep recording after y'all came out?
Yes.
About how long was he out here and with y'all interacting?
15 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
Deputy Bentley still where we are?
That's Deputy Bentley right there.
Hey, Sergeant Bentley now.
Sergeant Bentley.
Well, yeah, let me run over there and talk to him and see what he got going on.
Okay. All right. You got y'all's IDs on y'all real quick?
Yeah. Can I close this behind?
Yeah, that's fine. Can I get them? No, like I was saying, like he was saying earlier, they described it totally different to us.
What they described it as?
They made it sound as if like guns were getting pointed.
Well, he did say,
I told him.
Because he did say he had a gun. Like
he did say he had a gun pointed at us.
Yeah.
But
at me when I was walking away.
I didn't see a weapon pointed at me personally. I don't know what they saw, but personally I did not see one pointed at me. But he did state, I have a gun on y'all.
Yeah, he said, I've got a gun on y'all. Maybe it was, but Emily was like, do you have a gun on me? And I said, what did he say? And I walked back across the yard and I said, you got a gun pointed at my wife? Dude, I'm scared of God. That's it. Just saying.
No, you're fine.
Anyway,
you're fine.
And I said, you know, blah, blah, and walked off. But
so, I don't know what his problem is tonight, but
he came over here calling us bad neighbors. Y'all want to be bad neighbors?
I'll be a bad neighbor too, this, that, and the other, and just a bunch of bullshit. I don't know.
Well, we've been out here before.
Yeah, because of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was last time.
I'm alright to stick my hand
You're
in my
fine.
pocket,
You're
right?
fine. As long as
I'm not going to harm you.
As long as you don't pull the gun, we all right.
No.
Here's my license.
Okay. Can I get yours as well?
Mine's in the house.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
You want me to go get it?
No. I'm not being charged with anything.
Other party's address.
Well, we just need it, you know, documenting the,
Yeah.
documenting
He
the
must have went
situation.
inside now because they're going down the driveway, so he's going to hide.
Give me just. I'm gonna cut these takedowns off because I know it's blinding y'all.
827 Meadows Road. 827 Meadows.
Don't you find it kind of suspicious how he ran inside when y'all pulled up?
That's normally what happens.
What?
He calls himself a constitutionalist and all that, and
I mean, unfortunately, the world seems to be full of
yeah, the world's
That
messed up right now. And to be honest with you, like,
What's going on?
Do you have a warrant? Will you at least let me talk? Do you have a warrant? No, I don't, not right now. All right, get on the property. All right. We'll come back and have a conversation.
What?
He's obviously, he appears to be. You brought up the horn. I've never done that. Well, we'll go back and, you give him a ride? Yeah, sure. He just ran all the way from down there. Yeah, I heard you coming. Here, hop in.
Jesus Christ. Not gonna lie. I thought
So what were they saying he did? Well, here, let's go.
Yeah. Oh goddamn.
I'll let you out.
Yeah. Holy shit. Mind doing me a favor and cracking this here window? I appreciate it. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I thought y'all done got into something over here.
Oh, no. This is crazy. Shut off the
All right. Well, at least you know I'm gonna come get y'all. Either way. All right, I need to get out. Yeah. God damn it. Sorry about that. I just heard yelling and didn't know what was going on.
I don't blame you one bit. I run my bumper side too.
I thought sometimes I don't see you. You run pretty fast though.
Yeah, you took off like a bat out of hell. You look a little out of breath. You can use,
Well, I ain't ran that like that in forever.
you need to do some PT, Bubba.
Well, I just got back in the gym about 5 days ago, so it's been a minute. I got out in 2015 and ain't done nothing since.
Got out of the military?
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you. I ain't done shit since I got out.
What's your first name, bud?
Caleb
What's your last name?
Allen.
A-L-L-E-N?
Yep.
What's your date of birth, man?
7687. Am I being charged with anything?
No, we just have to have it when we do the,
Report?
yeah. Naming all the parties and stuff that's involved.
Okay.
You got your license on you, man? Or
Ma'am.
man,
I do, but I'll just give you my name and stuff.
that's fine.
Am I being charged?
No.
I'm not trying to make it hard.
I appreciate if y'all wouldn't. I mean, like, the thing is, when we got something like this, we have to document it.
Yeah.
Y'all are not getting charged with anything.
So why'd y'all leave so fast from over there?
Well,
I want to know that.
Because he went come out screaming.
that was apparently him screaming. I thought it was my guys screaming.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
That's why I took off over there. So,
My name's Gary Summers. Gary. 32379.
But no, I have a feeling we're about to go get a warrant for his house.
It smelled, didn't it?
Well, I don't know what they smelled or what was sold prior to me getting.
Anyway.
I got over there and they were just like, okay, we'll come back and have a conversation. So.
Well, I will tell you this.
Check the stumps in his backyard.
My kids play outside because we live across the street.
Mhm.
And sometimes I tell my kids to come inside because the weed smell is so strong.
So he's out there
Yeah,
yelling.
he's out there now yelling.
All right. Give me just a second. I'm gonna
He's out there filming y'all and yelling.
run all these. That's fine. He can film. We're filming. He can film. You know.
I know y'all filming.
Oh no, y'all are fine. Y'all are fine. 46 radio. 3 sets, 27s out of Georgia when ready. 2 by name and date of birth. .46 radio. 3 sets, 27s out of Georgia. 2 by date of birth. OLN 052 705 930 052 705 930. Last name Summers, first name Gary, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee, date of birth 3/27/1979. Where's he heading?
He's just turning around.
We gonna get a search warrant for his house? Last name Allen, Alpha Lima Lima Echo November. First name Caleb, Charlie Alpha Lima Echo Bravo. Date of birth 7/6/1987. What's he cutting those on for?
So he can't record.
Oh.
Because he wants to be argumentative.
10-4, first 27 return to Emily Thomas, flat face really negative. Second 27 return. No record, Motley Steven 14-203. Third 27 return, record.
10-4.
How would you
GCIC.
The house, the first one from there.
I don't know.
Hey, Smith.
Because I know Gary Allen, like we've ran him before.
Do we have
Or Caleb Allen, sorry.
History for that address that was on that?
Yes. Here's your license back, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And 9/11 happened, and they went on a hiring freeze.
Mhm.
So I ended up at UPS, but I come from a law enforcement family.
Yeah. So give me just a minute, and
Is he still down there?
we'll get right back with y'all. He went back up the driveway once he turned around. So.
Alright, what is he returning? Okay, can you remember my name and date of birth? See if he's on signal 62 or signal 74.
there was and everything, and then he came up here and was standing right here in the middle of the road in front of their gate and was recording them, saying if y'all want to be bad neighbors and such, you know, I can be one too. And they were telling him, you know, get on somewhere.
He's obviously irate and appears to be not all there.
Yeah, well, he was saying that he told them that, you know, he was exercising his, you know, First Amendment and all this other kind of stuff, and he's allowed to do it. And
okay.
then,
Thank you.
Then he apparently told the female that he had a gun pointed at them, or he had a gun on them, was her words. So he was like, and then she went inside and got Caleb.
And got what?
Got Caleb. And then they
That's-
came out here and they were all just basically cussing each other back and forth.
Okay. And what did you say? What exactly he said to them when he said that he had a gun? What exactly did he say?
She's saying that he had said that, and she said what, and they just decided that they were going to go inside.
Hey, Bentley. The only thing I can think of would be disorderly.
For what?
Public area, swearing, cussing in front of the children and all that.
Do you have that? Do you have proof of that?
3 people for statements.
It's up to you. Whoever's case it's in.
That's it. But that's what makes sense to me. Because obviously, well, you know, legally he can record them, which I don't
Okay.
agree with. I don't agree with that being children. you
Right.
know. But if he's out here, standing out here arguing with them, causing a problem with them, then obviously that's an
Did
issue.
he leave when y'all got here?
He was not here when we got
No,
here.
he
He
wasn't
probably
here.
heard the sirens.
He had already left.
Yeah, they were saying that before we got here that he was standing at the end of the driveway recording them
Did he
still.
hear the sirens? Could they hear the drive sirens going?
I left it
I
on when
did.
I came on the meadows, so they probably heard it.
Did
Yeah.
they hear it?
I don't know.
Let me ask him.
Because I'm trying to find out if that's on his own. Because I think he came.
I'm sure he left because
Look, he was up there. So they said he didn't come back down there until we went up to his house.
they said he was here for about 15 minutes. So from the time they called and the argument started,
Just a quick question. Could y'all hear our sirens when we turned on the road?
No.
Y'all could not?
No.
Okay. When did do y'all know when he decided to go back up to his house?
When he saw y'all coming.
Oh, when he seen us
yeah.
coming?
Yeah.
He
When
knew y'all were coming. We told
Because I
him
told
y'all
him I
were
was
coming.
calling. I called and Caleb called.
Mhm.
But when we heard y'all, because you know, like you can hear that woo on y'all's
Yeah,
cars.
y'all's cars got that woo
That's when he took
out
off.
on the main highway.
But he kept telling us, call the cops, call him, call him, call him.
Okay. All right.
No, he knew y'all were coming.
Okay. All right, so she was saying that they didn't hear our sirens, but they did hear us coming down the road.
we were cooking, yeah.
Yeah. And she was saying that, and the guy did too,
When
the
did
Gary
you-
subject. They were saying that as we were pulling up, he took off up his driveway.
So he went running because he heard us coming.
Yes.
And where did he ever leave the roadway, or was he just standing here on the roadway?
As far as I know, they were just saying that he was standing in the roadway recording.
As long as you meet the elements of the crime, you can go. If you don't have elements of the crime, you can't go.
I want to check and make sure because one, I feel like he's going to continue to cause an issue, and two, I feel like he should be out here arguing with everybody.
It's gonna be a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely.
Was it just him in the house, or was there more people?
I didn't see. He was at the window. I was not.
Could you tell if there was anything else, anybody else in the house other than him?
There's a woman there.
Is he on probation, or have we ever had any history with him?
He's dealt with him a couple times, but he's just always like this.
He
The
doesn't-
problem,
He doesn't want to talk to us ever. If you think it's grayish, then let's not do it.
yeah, I don't think.
I would do it if it's solid.
The problem is it says without provocation, and we can't prove what they said to him that maybe
It pretty well.
yeah, is really what's going to end up being. Because now, while I do think that he's the escalatory person here, obviously, the defense is Well, what did they say? And then we can't prove that there wasn't any provocation.
So pre-warrant, and then well, I know that when we leave, he may come back out here, but unless he's on their property, there's nothing that prevents him from being on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
But what about him causing a nuisance like he's doing? I mean,
There's a code section for public nuisance, but I haven't read it in years.
But I mean, and that's exactly what he.
Cases and different people, not the same people.
Oh no, they've had several issues with him, and
I know that.
him being the sole problem.
When the people right here were having some issues, and I was up there, he was over recording. I went over there. Well, I went to the property line. And I was like, hey, what's going on? You know, can I help you with something? And she said no. And then I said, you know, I had some questions, and he didn't say nothing else. Like, he knew I was talking to him, but he didn't respond.
I think we're going to come back out here. Do you have the county disorderly conduct?
Yeah, I do.
I think we're going to come back out here.
Do we arrest him on that, or just write him a citation for it?
All of our county ordinances are arrestable if they don't. It's the same as a regular one. Disorderly conduct acts just like the state one. It's arrestable, but it's under a citation. So if they refuse to sign, it's the same thing. You know, we arrest them on it. We just serve them with that local ordinance, county ordinance citation.
It's always a cluster every time we have to deal with these parties.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, dispatch made it out as if they were the aggressors.
Yes.
That's what they made it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that was just a mix-up.
Well, that's what I was telling
Well,
him.
that's what
like,
that's what we were worried about. Is that because he's had issues in the past, and we didn't want him to have any more issues.
What?
What? Use fighting words certainly first. Am I at 12?
And thus create turmoil. I think this is outrage and turmoil, to say the least.
Is he using fighting words?
I don't know exactly what he said.
He said something about he told her that he was going to fuck her up or something.
Hear that,
that
or that's
manager.
what she said.
That's what she was saying.
Hearsay.
But I don't know if
But
that's.
did all three of them hear it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That was just her side of the story that I was getting from her.
Well, what I think we should do is advise them, we'll write up a stat for it, advise them of a pre-warrant, and tell them if he comes back, record him.
Don't say anything.
Yeah, record him, and if he messes up of his own accord, then he will be addressed of as need be.
But they don't need to engage him unless they come on the property.
Because that will allow us to have a more range of options to deal with him. Because the state disorderly conduct, if they can show that they did not provoke him and he's just out here screaming at them, that allows us to address that. Yeah, but I think that's our best range. Because right now it'd be very gray, and then we're gonna have to go get a search warrant to go get him out of his house anyways. And I'd rather not do it on a gray charge. I'd rather do it on a very solid heat. Yeah. I mean, obviously he is the issue. It needs to be addressed, but it's kind of difficult for us right now. So. Stand for.
I don't think she's getting out.
You can explain to them the whole thing of recording.
That he could?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So, here's where we're kind of at with it. We couldn't really talk to him, obviously.
Did y'all see him jumping out a while ago, waving his hand?
Yeah, he's mad because we have our lights on and can't record us. He's, as y'all know, go ahead.
It's fine.
So where we're at, what we're going to do is we're going to document it. But right now, it's a little too gray for us to arrest him.
Gotcha.
But I do have a feeling we're going to have to come back out here because he's going to cause more problems.
Oh yeah, he's going to cause problems when we get home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, and we're expecting it. So what if y'all can do this? If he starts causing issues with y'all, I know it's difficult, but don't interact with him back. Just record him.
I never interact with him.
If you can just record him, because the videos cannot be hearsay, videos are not live. So,
They look at him.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he did not want to talk to us either. So if y'all can record him And if he's out doing anything that we can arrest him for, we'll arrest him for. But I do think that he's going to end up coming back and cause problems because now there's obviously already some sort of bad boy with y'all.
But my thing is like, if he's reporting minor kids now, like, what's in his house? Like, and also,
They don't
like,
care about
but
that.
I'm
They
saying,
can't just
like,
bust in there.
people are crazy
No, I understand your
nowadays.
concern. And like I was telling my coworkers, we don't agree. We don't think that you should, Georgia is a single-party consent state, but I don't agree that should apply to children because I don't think people should be just recording other people's children.
No.
Obviously, I think that's not right. As
But it's okay for him because Walmart and Publix and anything else reports my kids, which is different.
No,
is what-
he's just crazy.
Right.
But unfortunately, the law allows him to. And like I said, we don't agree with that. I think that children shouldn't be recorded by random people in society. That's just my thing. Because who does that? That's weird.
Yes,
But
very
he
weird.
can record kids on private property.
Because Georgia is considered a single party
I
state.
didn't know
If
that.
they're viewable from the public area, which is what the front yard is, then they allow it. Yes. Like I said, we don't agree with that. But we don't. Unfortunately, we can't enforce laws that
So
doesn't exist.
the next time, because I was telling you, the next time I catch him in the backyard,
In your backyard?
yeah, and he's up there on that stump or whatever, looking over and using his, if I record him.
Yes, that is.
If you go on my back porch right now, there's a blue Ozark Trail tent, okay?
Mhm.
And I actually had to put, I've been over here, I actually had to put up a gray tarp on that side because he was constantly coming back there, standing on the fence, looking in our
They're
yard.
staring in our windows, like
So
on
he-
the side of our
I
house.
swear to God, you have permission to go look in my backyard right now.
So he's
I
standing-
put up a tent on, or
So he's standing
tarp
on
the
a
side.
stump on his
Yeah,
side
he's got
so
a-
that he can view over
He's
into
got a
yours.
stump or a rock back
Look,
there. Now,
there's-
I actually killed
there's
all
the
the
one I
green
did, the
stuff
blue light
on
plus
my
one.
side of the fence. I sprayed it so I could see him,
You remember?
okay? Because he's been sneaking around there. I mean, he's weird.
Yeah, no, and I agree.
He was up there when we were up there a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was-
remember?
he was
yeah,
watching,
yeah,
remember?
See, so
Yeah.
And I asked him what he was doing. He didn't want to say anything to me, which he had a right to because he was on his property.
Yeah. But no, he watches over in our yard and stuff.
He
And
like watches our kids
that's
play
Bentley,
outside,
right?
and it, like,
Yeah. Sergeant
smells
Bentley?
so strong.
yeah, you've been to my house.
I have.
Any of y'all have permission? There's a blue Ozark Trail on my back porch, the canopy. And I put up, you've seen, I put up a gray tarp on that side of it to keep him from seeing us when we're on the back porch sticking out and stuff.
Have y'all?
You're welcome to go look at it.
Like I said, I haven't already. Have y'all do y'all have a bunch of pictures of him doing things like that, documentation?
We don't take pictures. We just tell him we yell and cuss at him, and that's what we do. And he sits there and does that.
Because you think you should be able to be like, leave
But
it
then he
alone,
leaves us alone because, I mean, I'm not a very threatening person. I've calmed down a lot in 20 years.
Like, I was to the point of jumping that fence and like knocking the phone out.
If he
of
were
his
to
hand
cross
and
the
punch
fence line,
him.
y'all
Yeah.
would have to take me to jail.
So
Y'all-
when he was recording, did he only do it from the roadway, or did he come in the driveway? Did
When he was over here, I saw him in the roadway. He was standing right in the middle of the gate, filming me, talking to my kids in the Jeep. And apparently he's got a video. I asked him what he was doing, and he said, "My First Amendment right." Anyway, she came out, and I said, "Say hey to Nate. He's over here recording us." And she went, "I'm gonna go tell Caleb." And I said, "No, don't. Just let him stay." Because Caleb,
I'm aware.
he talks a lot, But he went down there. He stood in his driveway, and then a couple of teenage girls came up, and their mom was looking for him in a Equinox. And she actually turned around and I drove, but she cussed him out for filming her kids. Because this is just she had no idea what was going on. I'd never seen a woman in my life, but she pulls up and this guy's standing there with a camera, and her girls are going by on their bikes, But
She pulled up right beside him and was like, "Why the fuck are you?"
I'm not gonna lie to you,
They're
I called him a
minors.
damn pedophile. Why are you over here filming my kids?
Well, and I agree. That's
Like,
wrong.
how would you
like I was
feel
saying.
if somebody was recording your kids,
And-
and then what they're gonna do with that?
And like I said, I agree with you. I don't think that children should be allowed to be recorded without some parental
consent.
whatever it is,
Exactly.
because that's just not a normal
Like, we
act.
don't even put our kids on social media at all.
And
No.
I do the same. I'm familiar. I know how you feel. But unfortunately, the way the law is set up, it's a public place. It's a single party consent state, and they don't allow. I even double checked to make sure because I was like, that just can't be right. But unfortunately, there's nothing for that. If he was a sex offender, for example, then we could address that. But he's not.
Do y'all know his name?
It's Nate. Yeah, that's his name.
But what's his last name? Like,
do you
he's in
remember?
there yelling, like, calling us by his first
I don't
name.
remember what his name is.
I think it's
I can't
Olson or
I know his first name's Nate, but I can't remember his last
No,
name.
Olson.
it's all right. We'll figure it out with the next
But
post.
see, I mean, it just makes you look more suspicious. Like when you say call the police or cops or whatever you want to call y'all, and then you call them for your protection, and then you're like, he runs like he does. So does that not make you look suspicious?
We agree. Like he's obviously doing something, but right now our hands are a little tied.
Well, the word
Yeah,
around,
traffic
because
in and out.
I deliver for UPS. I'm a UPS driver, and I deliver down around. Y'all know where Sugar Creek Marina is?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I deliver down there. All right, and he's got a painting company, or he works for a painter. But I've seen him. I know it don't matter tonight. I get it. But I've seen him like pull up at Sugar Creek Marina when I was there getting like chicken for lunch, and he'll throw a beer can in the back of that truck, you know, and go in and get stuff. But I heard from one of the people I was delivering to, because he was leaving, I was like, you know, Nate? And they were like, yeah, that freaking meth head, and went inside, like, because they were pissed or whatever. That,
You can always
I know
tell,
none of
like,
that
you
matters.
just
I'm just
have to
saying that's how I feel about him. You know what I mean? I can't stand it.
Yeah.
It is suspicious, but unfortunately, there's nothing.
There's
illegal
nothing y'all can do.
about
I
being
get it.
suspicious.
Yeah, we
can
double
look
checked on
into it, but
everything
there's
to make
no
sure.
crime.
Suspicion is not a crime.
But like I said, if y'all have any further issues with him, record it, because that really does help us out a lot. And for example, if you record him and y'all continue to have issues and we can't address anything, like he's on that gray line,
Yeah.
then you may be able to file for like a protective order, to where he
She even
can't
mentioned
contact
that
y'all
earlier.
and bother y'all.
Like,
Yeah,
Wondering
Because-
that too.
that would put a very hard line on what he's allowed to do and give us a very clear line of what.
Well, see, the lady that lived here in that place before, she was a single mother, and he had a fire pit that he built right over there next to the fence line. She had to put up a wooden fence, and it's only like 6-8 feet long out of all the regular wire or whatever, to block him because he was setting his fire right there, watching her through that front window. He's just a weirdo.
And I agree with you. But that's what I was saying is record him, and then if he continues to walk that gray line where our hands are a little tied, then you call for TPO.
I know y'all got better stuff to do.
No.
No.
Y'all are fine. This is trust me. I wish I could
We're
come
only,
down and be
we
like,
agree
"Come
with
me,"
this, but we can't do anything
Right,
about
I
it.
totally
I get it.
understand.
I'm just saying. I know y'all got better stuff to do than sit here and talk to us, but
no, this
We
is why
just
we're
have to
here.
protect our kids nowadays.
No, I can go and tell you, if I was outside and somebody came by recording my children, we'd have a problem as well.
this
So,
country's a bad place right now. It really is. And
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
guys, y'all got the worst damn job in the world. Y'all really do. You know?
well, like I said, if you have any further issues, record him. That way, because, for example, I can't get his side of it, and nowadays the court is one side's party. They don't like that. So if you can record him, the video's not gonna lie. If he's doing something he's not supposed to, all right, well, you can argue with yourself if you did it. Here's the video, and that makes it very easy for us to address things
He's
as
still out
needed.
of the rules.
Probably.
Because I bet you $5.
Probably.
As soon as you take off,
That's what-
He's going to be back out.
That's what I was saying. That he's probably gonna do that. Just don't engage with him. If anything, I would turn your car around, turn your cars around, put your high beams on, and face them towards the road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
just
my
record it.
my
Also,
Jeep,
like,
my
recording
Jeep,
our tags
the
and
green
stuff.
one, it ain't
Like,
leaving tonight. I'm walking home. Because I've had a couple beers.
But I would definitely say, like what you're saying, put your
But
high
she's
beams
got
on,
to go get us
record
some
him.
food and shit. She ain't been drinking.
My ears.
If he,
Yeah,
because
just
if he
turn
comes
it
out,
around, face at the road, cut your high beams on any off-road lights you have, face it towards the
And-
road, and
I wish I still had my light bar.
yeah. And if he's out here, acting out, and y'all aren't provoking him, because that's the issue. It's all without provocation. If we
Yeah.
can prove you didn't provoke him,
I kept telling them, y'all quit talking to him while he's running his mouth and get away from the fence. But once the kids and all, she got,
Right.
you ain't
Well,
doing
there
that to my kids.
there
you
you
know?
kids. I understand.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's just the mama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, if I was outside and somebody came by and was recording my kid, you'd be having a conversation as well.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just too old for that stuff anymore. I'm 43 years old, man. I did it for 20-something years. I can't do it
Free ride to
anymore.
jail for my kids.
Well, like I said, record him if he doesn't cause a problem, and if y'all have any more issues, just give us a call. Like I said, I do think Roy don't have more issues with him,
Yeah.
but that way it'll allow us to address him as need be. It'll help us out. Because if we can address him, then we can kind of probably help y'all out a little bit more that way.
Okay.
I'm sorry y'all had to be out
No,
here.
y'all
No.
that's why we're here.
No.
Sorry they made it sound so horrible.
Well, no, the information got a little mixed up. We thought it was different stuff going on, so we were a little worried. But
Mm-hmm.
that's why we got up and we came over here to y'all first, because we thought something else was going on. But,
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
like I said, sorry that there's not much we can do. Our hands are kind of tied up. Like I said, we're going to file up a report for it and document it. And like I said, if y'all have any more issues with them, start recording them, and then y'all can, if we still can't do them, we'll file a TPO for them. Or y'all have to file a TPO for them. That way, y'all can make it where he can't contact y'all. interact with y'all at all, and that would be the best method in my opinion.
If either one of y'all needs to like turn around or whatever, you're welcome to go up my driveway and around my house and notice my gray tarp. Just saying.
Do y'all have any questions or anything for us before we cut out of here?
Okay.
I just think y'all have to deal with
If y'all need us again, call us.
We will.
He's probably gonna come back.
He's
I'm
going to come back here racing cane.
I was planning to hang up the road for a minute.
that's what I was gonna do.
I was trying to keep them inside.
We're about to take
Well, she's about to go get some food and stuff like that.
But I'm gonna let him take the
I'm walking home. My Jeep's been here all night. So.
Cool.
Well, if y'all need us, give us a call.
Thank
Thank
y'all
you.
so much. Y'all be safe.
Y'all too.
All right. We gotta go lock the gym.
I'll swing by and grab one.
All right.
Okay, she comes on back.
So I was gonna do, I was gonna hang out up the road. So I guess I'll wait with you.
I'm gonna pull off on the other side spot up there.
All right.